No. Her... Imagine it sort of... She wants to create powerful beings. It's what she wants to do. It's what drives her. It's just to create more powerful beings.
Monsters.
Monsters, yes.
Things that kill people.
Right. Well, not all monsters
so I'll
kill
tear
people
her head
directly.
off and then I will feel better.
Well, right now, so if she becomes the most powerful being, she has failed because she cannot couple to create powerful monsters.
That's not true.
If she becomes the strongest, then she sort of loses her purpose.
No, I disagree. If her only purpose is to create more powerful beings, the more powerful she gets, the more powerful her children are.
Think of it like an ecosystem where... think of it like nature.
Yeah, I didn't know what the word ecosystem
Yeah, I was just going to say, you lost me.
If you want to create powerful predators, you need powerful prey. If you wipe out all of the powerful prey, you do not get powerful predators.
Here's what
If they run out of powerful prey, the powerful predators die out.
Here's what I know. You want to make a big dog, you get 2 big dogs, and you have them do it. Now, if the lady dog is a big dog, no matter what dog she does it with, it's going to be a big dog. Relatively speaking. She does it with another dog that's almost as big as her, still a big dog. She's fine. Besides, she did it with Ukher. Just
Ukher is biggest dog.
yeah. Yeah, I know she thinks so.
How quickly it devolves to that.
Ah! So, anyways, that is my thoughts on the matter. I am getting the feeling that something happened with the body of the White Wizard.
So it was you that told her?
I did converse with her. I didn't tell her where the body was. She did ask how I got to this realm. I was opening a repertoire.
And none of us questioned the body this time around.
No. The Vosgardians wanted to burn it. They didn't.
Lokrik doesn't look pleased.
The body was all fucked up, right?
Yep. Yeah, it was kind of... had holes in it and that sort of thing.
Were the mouth bits good?
Mouth bits are good.
Well, if we are polite, perhaps she will let us know what she finds out.
Lokrik looks to Aldegar.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be polite next time I see you.
There's a perceptible nod to Lokrik, like Lokrik agrees.
And if everybody could point to the last message that Donovan sent, be very sort of SMS us, don't...
Oh, and yeah, and Azildan's response when she showed up? Master Archer. Full round action.
Yeah. I don't know how hard she is to hit. Ukher can hit her if you wanted to. Ukher might be able to kill her if you wanted to, but he doesn't want to, so...
Yep. All right, so this day, it's now late in the morning of that day, and eventually people start to knock off for the evening.
Next, Linnorm.
No.
Yes.
No. Gonna get your bad thing taken care of first.
Lemmy finds a way to Yig.
And now you want to find a way to Yig, huh?
Put down stupid Lemmy stone. We bury a Lemmy, a tree grows.
Gnomes are weird.
Find the path. Does that produce anything, Marty?
Oh yes, find the path.
So where is your friggin' stone?
You mean the nut?
Yeah, you're not.
The
Your
nut
DM
is-
needs to take a quick bio break, and then he'll change the maps to the world map, so I can, yeah, kind of give
The
Lemmy
the
some
nut
direction.
is in
I'll be
a
right back.
bank vault in Low Crick's plane of wherever he's supposed to go.
Okay, I wasn't here for that session.
Law.
So
Yeah, so I connected with one of the angels in his plane and asked her to take care of the nut by putting it in one of their vaults. Not on the ground.
many hours later. Why did you just use that item to do the thing?
Yeah. If there isn't a way to yig from here, he's just gonna do that. The other way is just to go to Vosnaga and go through the ring to Bartertown and find out where the song is if there is a song to yig from Bartertown.
They probably do know the song for Yig.
They'll know. Well, they don't even know if there is a thing for Yig.
They don't know. We don't know if there's a ring on Yig itself. There's probably
That's true, yeah.
It's probably they'll say go to this world and then find it from there. There's also just Nalburn, which is same branch.
That's true. Yeah, same branch. All right.
Well, and you're supposed to druid, right?
Hmm?
You're
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And they got to Nalburn, and they got boats to Nalburn, which means they didn't use the Yig to get to Nalburn. So there's a ring on Nalburn.
Yes, we know that. Yeah. All right, druids. I'm here from Vosgard. Get out of my way. I need Yig. Hold. We need to get the fuck out of my way. Lions, get him.
I'm sorry, you seem to think I was asking.
Yeah, we're miscommunicating right here.
Ask Donovan to negotiate with the druids.
I'm a negotiator, man, and I'm a druid of Yig.
Okay.
You're probably better at it than I am, though.
I've got a plus 33. What you got?
21.
Although you are a druid of Yig.
Okay. Time for socks off.
Pants off, socks off. Good to go.
No pants
Good to
off.
go.
I got shorts on. It's warm here.
Talking about this guy right here.
Don't pan down or tilt down or whatever it's called.
Best game ever.
Okay, so I'm on the Vosgard map. You are at Dvergholm when you're casting the spell, so I'm going to move your tokens to Dvergholm.
Yep. And Lemmy's actually going to be outside when he does this.
Okay. Not all the way to the warp tree, or you're just outside Dvergholm?
I gotta check on that monstrosity.
The warp.
Lemmy, why did you do this?
He took the heart. He took the heart root of Stumpworth.
Why did you do this?
What was your cohort's name?
Oh, hell, I don't remember.
Wasn't it Gnarlroot?
Gnarlroot.
Gnarlroot, Stumpworth, and the heart of the manor that walks. They were all growing together. He cast Warpwood on a piece of tree, and then stuck it inside the tree.
Why would you do that? I remember that now. Why did you do that?
Yeah,
Hey,
that's right.
You know how sometimes you screw up and make bad choices? Guess what?
He
I wouldn't
invented the
know
first
anything
plant
about screwing up and
abomination.
making bad choices.
I'm gonna kill you, Lemmy. Oh god.
Okay, so you go out under the cliff. You overlook the snowy kind of weather that you can see is out in the lake in the mountains, Vattenfell. You know that the Anger Bodki's realm is somewhere out there.
Yep.
You're standing outside of Dvergholm. You've actually gone outside of the town, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And now you're
I'm in a high
casting.
spot.
Now you're casting Find the Path, and you're trying to get to Yig.
Hmm.
You've never done this before.
I have, except I had the nut on my back, and it just pointed right to my right to the
Right.
nut. This will last for 130 minutes. Wait, yeah, 130 minutes. So 2 hours and a bit.
This session. Oh, we're just
Okay.
gonna fight some dragons.
So, Lemio, you are surprised as you feel a tug, and your hand points like you're kind of using your hand like a dowsing rod, and
Yeah.
it just sort of points way off to the west, almost directly west from Dvergholm.
Lemmy is a greater. Lemmy is now a huge elemental, air elemental.
What kind?
he
Okay, so you
flies.
turn into a big elemental.
Yep, and I'm going to greater teleport a big way across. Tell you where I'm going to go. Give me a second there, buddy. Does it tell me how far I am?
Nope.
How far it is? Okay, let's do this by binary.
The spell enables to subject the correct direction that will eventually leads to its destination, indicating at appropriate times the exact path to follow, the physical actions to take.
Okay,
Walk that way.
it says in that direction.
Yep, almost exactly west from Dvergholm.
Why don't we use Windwalk and do this?
Virgo. Lemmy's been delaying doing this because people want to do other crap, so Lemmy's just doing this. He's gonna find it on his own. If it's here. Straight west, so he's gonna greater teleport to where did we go to? The Vault of Thorns, the where did we go to?
You've never been to the Vault of Thorns. The Vault of Thorns is a place you always said you wanted to go to, but never did.
Right. How about the Great Bear Lake? No. Ukher's Trail.
Yeah, you've traveled along Ukher's Trail before, twice.
Greater
Before the trail was
teleport.
there, and then once when the trail was made.
Greater teleport to the actually a little bit north of that.
How
Like
far north?
if you see like 2 hexes like over here.
Okay, so you're up there.
Yeah. Actually, before I teleport, I'm gonna cast what's it called?
Guiding star.
Guiding Star. Yeah. And basically, what I'm gonna do is kind of triangulate where it is.
Okay, you teleport to here.
Yep.
And now the spell, after a moment, is you're kind of pointing, is telling you to walk almost directly west, but now slightly south.
Okay. So so almost directly west, but slightly south.
Yep.
Holy fuck. All right. How far can I see when I fly really high up and really far?
It's been snowy weather. You're in the middle of a major storm front.
Fuck.
How many ranks in knowledge geography do you have?
For this world,
No, just geography in general.
I have different knowledge geographies. Oh, ranks?
Yeah.
I have 3 different ones. 3 on Yig, 1 on Vosgard, 1 on Crucible.
Okay.
My bonus is high, but
I don't know if that's
No,
actually.
the spell is telling you to go west, and you're
Yep.
figuring it's just slightly south, but it's hard to tell because you just kind of arrived in a spot and then you kind of reoriented yourself. But
so it's this. So it's still in the same direction.
yep,
So it's really far in that direction.
the slightly south thing kind of changed, but
But not by much. Like I went by what 20 miles north of
Yeah.
of.
the most direct route though. Most direct physical route. Given that you're currently flying, yeah, it's telling you you're currently in aeromental form. It's telling you just go that way.
For greater teleport, do I have to have known the place, right?
Nope.
Can I just say,
I think if you know the place, you automatically go to it. But I think you can describe places and then it acts like teleport. I think that's how it works. Let me just do a quick read.
so greater teleport. This spell acts like teleport, except there is no range limit and there's no chance you arrive on off target.
In addition, you need to have seen the destination, but if you need not seen the destination, but in that case, you must have at least a reliable description of the place which you're teleporting to.
Reliable description. Entranceway to Yig.
That's a name, not a description. Eiffel Tower.
Reliable description. Portal to another world. In that direction.
Can you give me a spellcraft check?
That's not gonna work. Alright.
Marty, at some point when I'm dicking around, I'm going to cast a teleport to adventure.
Shut up, man.
To adventure! Yeah!
28?
Just,
28, Marty?
if you're asking for a mishap,
Yeah, let's not do that. Take me somewhere random. Fire giant again?
yeah, and it'd be
I
like
hate
you'd just be some random spot and you'll lose track of, That's not exactly how it works. You need to like if it was a portal, you'd need a place.
Okay,
name
a
and
description of the place.
Yep.
The farthest shore on the west.
Okay, that's the farthest shore on this peninsula,
west.
or
Yeah, there.
okay, that's fine. You have a map, right?
Yeah.
You're the one who carries the map of Vosgard.
Yep. So I'm looking at that spot.
Okay, you've got greater teleport.
Yep.
Okay, give me a percentile.
Okay. 4. Fun stuff.
All right, so Lemio arrives, and yeah, you can hear. It's actually a little bit warmer on the coast. There's some seabirds. There's a mountain to your back.
Okay.
1% chance you encounter something in the brief moment you're there. Roll a d100 if you get a 1.
Let me look. 39.
Okay.
No.
The spell is telling you to go east, south, east.
East, southeast. Can I tell, like, from the distance I've traveled? Because I know exactly how far the star is. Like, from where I initially was at Dvergholm.
Yep, give me a knowledge geography with a +2 from your guiding star and a +2 from your teleport.
Okay.
For those playing at
16.
home, you use orthogonal vectors to find your way to triangulate, to minimize your triangulation error.
Somewhere in here.
Where? Okay, let's windwalk our way there. And I cast greater teleport. Greater long strider greater, so I actually move a lot faster. Wait, how many hexes is that? Sorry, I'm zoomed really far out. That's like that's like 2 days travel.
Windwalk, you're moving 60 miles an hour.
It'll take 2 hours to get there with Windwalk.
Okay, this is the next day, right, Marty?
No, this is this evening.
This is the same. This is that evening.
Yep.
Okay, Lemmy's going to take those 2 hours. We're going to take those 2 hours and get to, somewhere over here. The spell's going to be running out at this point, I think. Where is it?
Find the path lasts for 10 minutes per level.
2 hours. So it'll last for 2 hours and 10 minutes.
You stood there for a minute. You cast your spell and maybe stood there for a minute, and then you cast another spell and stood there for a minute. So you're like at most 5 minutes into the spell.
Greater teleport to this spot.
Like up on top of the mountain or just in the mountains somewhere?
But I can't see that area.
No, you can't.
Well, I can, but I can. Can I tell the distance, like where I expect it to be? That's where I want to be.
You
where I
know,
wanna teleport?
an approximate area. So
Okay, on a high altitude mountain in that direction, approximately that distance.
Okay. Give me a percentile.
40.
All right, so you arrive. You're pretty sure you're in a mountain range, and you're overlooking a river. And the spell, after a moment, is telling you to fly over the mountain range, or fly through the mountain range in this direction.
Okay, fly.
Okay. After about 20 minutes, it's telling you to fly around this mountain.
Okay. I'm invisible, by the way. Activate my invisibility
Okay.
and my stealth. Starting to look for things. Signs of things that are bad.
It's telling you to fly down into the mountains and into what looks like a petrified forest.
Okay, detect magic on the forest.
Okay, you get down to the forest and find the path concentration?
No.
No, it just runs. It just runs and runs. There's no particular magic on the forest itself. Give me a knowledge nature.
Uh, 29.
And give me a knowledge local Vosgard.
$11.
Okay. So you may not know what it's called. Okay.
I do have a name on the map.
Yeah, I know. I just put it there. Ignore that. I know those
Is
names.
it burned? Is this burned?
No. It looks like the trees have died and then turned into stone, and it's over a vast area.
Okay, follow to where it says it's supposed to be.
It's like a petrifying plague on trees.
Okay.
It's a pox upon the land.
Can I diagnose disease on this thing? Actually, trees should be healing since I'm around right now. If they're
dead.
I don't know how this works.
These
I've
trees are
got,
dead, but as you linger a little while, there are little sprouts and things that will start growing, but it takes a while.
Right.
Okay, it's
Okay.
telling you to walk down out of the mountains where some of these petrified trees go up into the mountains, and the spell is now pointing you towards what looks like a large cave that
Okay.
leads into the mountains. Give me a survival check and a perception check.
Okay, I am invisible. Just saying. Survival?
With your ring of invisibility? Yeah.
Yeah. Is this tracking?
A perception and a
Survival. I
Yep.
was just saying the survival. Is it tracking?
Mhm.
Okay. 46 for tracking.
A great number of creatures over the past over the course of the winter have been slogging their way and shuffling their way into this place. And they seem to be coming in all directions, mostly not from the mountains.
Great number of creatures. Large creatures?
Small, medium, large, all humanoid, and all something wrong with their gait, with their stride. Like they're shuffling.
47 perception.
You notice that in the winter snows there is something moving,
Okay.
and half frozen to the ground is a human zombie.
Fucking hell. Alright. I know where this spot is now. It's going to be easy to teleport to. Okay.
Yeah, it's telling you to go into the cave.
Tell me to go into the cave. Well, we'll have to prepare our spells properly for tomorrow, or for today. I'm running low on. Actually, no. This is my very low. How many mythic points did I spend? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I've still got 3 mythic points left. And you said there's a lot of creatures here?
It looks like maybe 100 creatures or more over the course of the winter have wandered in.
Okay.
You see no tracks wandering out.
I'm dimension dooring my dimension dooring. I'm greater teleporting back to Bergholm.
Okay. You have successfully found the Cave of Dead Things.
Lokrik.
In the little realm of Morkdatter.
I go to Lokrik.
Okay, Lokrik is having a nap on his throne. He's just rubbing his temples. Give me a perception check when you go into the throne room.
I am Lemmy, and I'm visible.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. 52.
Lokrik didn't expect you to be there, and you notice that he took something out of his hand and stuffed it into a pocket really quickly.
Lokrik.
It was there was a red flash from it.
The gem that I had was red.
Yep.
Oh, question, Lokrik. Remember those items that I brought from the Leviathan? The wand. That wand I had used it to. It helps me heal people more. Was there anything else on it that I should be aware of? Like
The wand and the
there was three. I just care about
the
the
old
wand.
man's axe are definitely cursed.
Ah, it's too bad.
He
All right,
doesn't mention the other one.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me look at him. Goes.
Okay. He rubs his temples a little bit like he's got a headache, but
Lokrik. I found a way to Yig. On Vosgard.
what?
There's
I
another
thought you
way
said
here.
it was broken.
Another way, a different one. They're spells that druids have. It's called. It allows you to find your way.
Interesting. Could have been
And,
useful in many of our adventures, says Lokrik.
It's not an easy spell to cast.
Perhaps Yggdrasil wants you to find it.
It's a cave. It's I tell him approximately where it is.
Okay,
It's-
Lokrik's only half listening to you. Like he's he's distracted by what's going on.
Would you prefer I come back later?
No. I mean, it's been a long day. Lots to consider. Lots of insanity in the gods and things
there anything-
to contemplate.
Anything you wish to share? We're friends. We've shared lots, bled together. If you wish to chat, friend, I'm always here.
There is a thing that I believe will be the way to save my people. Not just the dwarves here in Dvergholm, but all the dwarves, everywhere. The axe of the dwarvish lords.
The one that's located in Crucible. I want to make my way to Crucible after these dragons are dead. I think it's doable, Lokrik.
If the gods are coming here, then I want the dwarven gods on our side. I need to convince them also to come.
Let me approaches. You've seen the map of Yig when I was talking with Yig. The branch that's burning. To climb that branch, I'll be casting control weather, making it rain, dousing out all the fires as we make our way up.
We need your control weathers here to keep this winter storm at bay.
I'm hoping that before we do that, once I get into Yig, I can reconnect Yig and that will stabilize it. If not, then I'll have to hurry to Crucible.
Oh, there's no way that the Heroes of Aegis are going to crucible without me, without my axe.
We'll have to do it quick. The best way for me to do it, the fastest way for me to do it, is to take a small group and just find the path very quickly to Crucible. That way, when we're all ready, we can just teleport once we get into Yig.
There's so much to do. I don't know how much we're going to be able to get done before this battle between the gods and evil takes place.
Let's take the dragons out first. Reconnect Yig. Find Crucible. Take out that dragon. Regain control of Acropolis. Perhaps Petra will be able to help us once we get her back.
You have my support, Lemmy. I will take the time necessary to go through your dragon hordes and see what we can use with what we can make with that adamantine. I'm fine with taking the path of Oberon for a time.
Lemmy nods.
He makes fun of Oberon. Oberon, you left behind a bunch of times to to craft.
We're going to adventure. You keep working.
You keep working. You're enabling our success. And he fell behind in Mythic Tears, and yeah.
I will share with the group the fact that we found the path to Yig, and the fact that there are multiple undead creatures.
Show me where.
There's a place where there's petrified trees. He pulls out the map. It's approximately here.
Okay.
Petrified trees.
Locrick's gonna roll a local Vosgard. He's got a plus 12. He will add 20 or he'll roll a 20, so he gets a 32.
There's a cave here. And as this winter was coming, I saw hundreds of undead. I mean zombies, not vampires or anything, making their way inside the cave. None of them leaving.
They whisper of a creature that lives in the cave.
What do you know of it?
A creature of death.
Right.
I'll have to go into our library to know more.
Please find out, because I plan to take that thing out as soon as we're done with these monsters.
But that place is beyond the Kraken Fens. The Cave of Dead Things is in Morkdada. It used to be a forest that was overcome with some sort of pestilence.
Still there.
Something about creatures that can turn you to stone, like that area of the world.
Can you tell us more about those creatures? Perhaps we can find a way to protect ourselves?
Also death.
Right. That I've got covered with the zombies.
No. There are creatures that can look at you and you'll die.
Alright, I'll let you research that. Because that's our first step into getting to Yig. We'll focus on the monsters. Keep Angerbotki from trying to screw us over.
You are fighting the Linnorm. From the sense of it, I got that Altagar didn't want to. Azildan seems to be absent from the dragon fighting as well.
I'm hoping he'll start helping us. Whether it's helping her out or not, having these things on the loose with the Ragnarok coming around, it's not something that... It doesn't make sense. Taking them out is important.
Again, I'm going to leave these things to you, Lemmy. You and the others. You are the wisest amongst them. Maybe Azildan, but Azildan's got his own problems. I don't think everyone's jumping to have Azildan lead the way.
Azildan is having a moment.
Okay. Look,
Right.
your king bard is willing to sift through the treasure for you, liquidate it, do the research for you. Yeah, Lokrick's on your side.
All right, I'll bid you a good evening, as I need to rest. It's been a long day for all of us.
Okay. You stride from the hall. He's sitting pensively on his throne. You turn your head as you were leaving, and you notice that he has his hand up to his eye. And there's a reddish flash from his eye, the one that had been scored from his head long ago, and
Lolcrick? I don't turn around, just like I'm still facing the doors, like I'm about to leave. Anything else you want to chat about?
no, Lemmy.
Okay. Good
Is
evening,
there
my
anything
friend.
that you wish to chat about?
No. I hope you're. Anytime you need me, I'm around.
Okay.
Sense motive? Is he our, is Lolcrick, King Lolcrick good, buddy?
Yeah, he thinks you have secrets.
Oh, okay.
Because you have secrets?
I don't. Everybody knows everything about
For some reason, that tone, he turned right back towards you, like, anything you want to share with me?
Like, no.
Okay.
Talking to Remy. That's fine.
Mark, you would be so fired, man. I don't know what happened. Just all of a
You
sudden.
know, I just gotta say, I love
anymore.
playing D&D, guys. I just love playing D&D. I thought it was just going to be like endless dragon fight tonight. So much cool stuff has happened tonight that it's the single cockle I have left in my heart is tickled.
Did you just make a tickling cock joke?
Cockles of geez, learn. It's a learning word.
next day.
It's a fancy word. I like trucks.
I do like trucks. I like that new Wrangler they got. They got the Rubicon. It's got a nice interior and a stick.
It's got dual rear. It's a great running joke from the movie called Cooties. If you're looking for a little bit of a different kind of funny zombie movie, watch the movie Cooties.
Right. Next day, Lemmy's waking up everybody. Hey guys, Ukher.
Okay, yeah, first thing in the morning, everyone's like, Lemmy's like bursting in everyone's room.
Hey, get up,
privacy.
get up, quick. I don't care what you're doing under the sheets, get up.
No, I can throw things really hard, right?
Including Lemmy's.
I mean, I can throw gnomes really hard, right?
I found a way to yeg.
Then why didn't we do this before?
I wasn't able to cast these spells all the time. That and I kind of had the seed with me. So it was causing all kinds of havoc. Also, I was busy. So what?
Okay. Let me get breakfast.
Plan. I also Ukher. Lolcrick really wants to get to Crucible. I mean, this is just Ukher and Lemmy. While they're walking, I guess, for breakfast or whatever.
I want to get the Crucible too.
I suggest the following, and let me know what you think. We deal with these dragons, monsters, linnorms, whatever you want to call them.
I like this deal already.
But we do it quick. We don't waste time and screw around.
I agree with this premise too.
The second thing is we go to Yig through that new path that I found, and face the evil that is inside. The evil. There's a lot of undead inside. Lolcrick's researching to find out what it is, and then we go to we reconnect Yig to this world. Hopefully the weather changes. And then
in Ragnarok, is there an undead army or faction or legion?
I don't know, Ukher, but I saw hundreds of undead. They're
Move them from the Ragnarok board too.
It's not something difficult, especially with you and well, shit, with everyone. Should be sure to be fairly quick. But there is a creature in there that Lolcrick knows about, and he's researching it. And once we do that,
What's this creature called?
I'm not sure. It was like 3 in the morning, Ukher. I can't remember. But listen, drunk. I was doing this half drunk, all right? It's not.
Well thought out plan then.
Look, once we do that, then we make our way to Crucible. Get your food. Get some food in you. We're gonna go and kill the alarm today.
Then we fight the bear.
We need to find out where your home is. Apparently, Medwick. Wait, haven't I? Yeah. Apparently, Medwick. His world traded with yours, or they've been connected to your world. That's where they got their gunpowder from.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, we kind of used those things for a while, but they kind of sucked. But they're not like those ones. Those ones are pretty cool.
So it tells us that your world and his are connected. I assume by the ring. So there might be a ring on your world as well. So we just need to find the songs.
Okay, at Dvergholm, everyone has gathered. Azildan is still at Sailor Wormbine.
Unless he's been invited or asked to show up. So.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go get Azzy.
Actually, is he finished defacing all his scribblings?
Yeah. You've removed all the scribblings. And where do you do the scribblings now that you find yourself returning to old habits?
He's moving to Esclav territory just outside Dvergholm.
Okay.
And he's living in a little, shitty little shanty thing that you build with no ranks. And
all right,
craft
so point
carpenter.
on the map where your makeshift survival hut is.
Well, away from the warped tree, because that's just scary.
Oh yeah, I guess Marty, I'll go and check on the goddamn tree and see what's going on.
Okay. Well, so Azildan's survival hut will be up here. Okay. I will make a little dot, a green dot out there.
I'm gonna see my Frankenstein.
So there's Azildan's shack
Right there.
Die! Did you move it? Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Here, let me undo the.
He's gonna be near the road. He spends his free time hunting bandits.
And sucking their blood.
He's going full shadow. I'm a good guy, right? What do you mean? Well, I only hunt the bad guys. Oh, so you're like Dexter? Yeah.
And I eat their eyeballs.
Which is kind of like on the opposite side of the road from the Rock of Friendship.
Yes, the opposite side of the road from the Rock of
All right, are you letting anyone know where you are, or are you just kind of?
No, but he's not really. Doesn't really want visitors.
Okay.
All right, let's. I guess it's time to bring Azzy in, because what the hell do we bring him for?
That every party from now on is being held at Azzy's shack, and we're bringing all the players.
Well, that's the thing about living in a shitty shack, is you can just move the shitty shack. There's more branches over there to build my shitty shack with.
All right, I guess we'll do ascending in the morning.
It's like you're living subsistence as a way to kind of punish yourself, like you feel like you're.
He doesn't smoke up anymore or take any mushrooms anymore.
So, now that we've all had a nice rest, oh, that smells lovely. Thank you, Ukher.
Excuse
me. That less lovely.
These kids. Oh.
What, we still going after the gnome?
Let's just kill these things and get it over with. All this discussion we've had, I'm tired of it. By the time we're done killing them, we'd be done our discussion.
Okay, so Midwick's in.
Altigar?
Got some steam to blow off.
I thought we agreed we was gonna get you home first.
Well, see, in order to get him home, we got to find out the song to his world, or go through Yig, or go. So there's lots of things we got to do first, and we can't get to Yig yet, although we know a way.
Okay, well, let's work on getting the yig then.
Lokrik's doing some research about a monster that's in our way, and creatures in the area that might save our lives. In the
Oh.
meantime, we'll just kill dragons for next few days.
This sounds like a very reasonable and well thought out plan.
Yeah, it absolutely does not.
Donovan, you have an idea of where the research facilities are in Dvergom, like where the libraries are, where Lokrik might be.
Yeah, Donovan will grab a thing to give to Lokrik,
Okay, you grab an apple.
an apple, and we'll go over there.
Okay, Lokrik's in the Royal Archives. They have to go and get permission from him that you're allowed to enter and that sort of thing. But eventually, everything's okay, and you kind of wait there for a moment while the dwarves go scurrying around, and then Lokrik waves you in. He's kind of hidden in the back of a bunch of these stacks of books and tablets and that sort of thing. You notice that he glanced at you. Give me a perception check.
Okay. I perceive. I spy with my little eye.
A dwarf that is cursed.
21.
Okay, and his sleight of hand is just his dex.
Rolled a damn 1.
So 1.
Okay. Well,
So no,
then
0.
I win.
So he gets a nat 20.
I win still.
He'll spend a mythic point.
I will then also spend a mythic point.
2. He gets 22. Which means that if you spend a mythic point, you auto-make it, which is 1. You make it. Okay.
Yeah.
So he wanted to glance at you with a fake eye in, but when you approached a little bit closer, you saw he kind of popped it out of his head and is stuffing it into a pocket. He didn't want you to see it. Donovan,
Yes, Lokrik.
there's a bunch of books over there. We're looking for Morkdar.
I will chuck
And
an
what might yeah. You chuck an apple at the king.
well, like an underhanded toss. Like,
He makes his dex check. Like you surprised him a little bit, and he gives you a look like don't you know I only have one eye, dumbass? he
I don't know. Word on the streets is he has two. I don't know.
yeah he takes a bite out of it and he points. Morkdar is a cursed land. Those books over there just describe petrification. Lemmy was asking about what was there and what corrupts it.
Petrification is really horrid.
But it's also some of the druids spoke of a disease that spread throughout that forest and basically wiped it all out. Nature doesn't go there. It's a place of death. From what angle are you trying to figure out? Like, what is your question while you're researching?
What is the... Well,
What is
I would
in the
like-
Cave of Dead Things?
Well, yeah, I guess the first thing would be what is in the Cave of Dead Things.
Okay, give me a knowledge arcana.
And I wasn't there for the description. Or I guess I know what Lemmy told me.
Yeah.
27. I roll a freaking 2. Like a jerk.
Okay.
Such an asshole.
So you guys spend some time there. Lokrik, you get a +4 from the library. And Lokrik's looking, so you got a 31, and we'll see if Lokrik finds it before you do.
See, he has to keep asking, what's this one in Dwarvish again?
He gets a 17. Okay, so you after like that morning, flipping through books, you The heroes of the bear set out from Runeshod to finally face the thing that they knew that dwelled in the Cave of Dead Things. Upon fighting their way past spirits, the heroes of the bear spoke of a dragon that guarded a portal to hell.
It's not the way the Yig we want to know. That's not the way the Yig we want.
Which was it? No. Lokrik,
One L.
Could you help me with this? I'm not very good with proper Dwarvish.
The
Does
dragon.
this god refer to this way or that way or just general? From the way in? Like, is he guarding people from getting to the gate or guarding from things coming through the gate?
It's not certain. The heroes decided that not only was the creature beyond them, but by witnessing it draw like flies to honey dead things and eat them, they decided to leave the Lenorm alone.
It's the Death Lenorm. It's the Lenorm.
What?
It's Lenorm. See, there they're using dragon. Here they're saying Lenorm. There are no dragons here, so it must have been Lenorm.
The Khan Lenorm is there.
Yes.
Heroes of the Bear. These are related to, our young Thane.
Is it Thane's the woman, right?
Thane just means, like, leader.
Yeah.
It's like a lesser title. But...
It's the paladin lady.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember her name.
Ingrid.
Ingrid. Yeah, she's lovely.
We came across the bones of a bear in Acropolis, says Lokrik. Interesting.
Ingrid also mentioned that she was chosen by the white wizard, and she refused him. Others in her line may not have refused him. Some of
keep
the
a close eye on our young Thane woman.
Speaking of eyes, anything people should be concerned with? Like how I did that segue, nice and smooth.
Looker comes out. Anyone seen Donovan? Haven't seen him all day.
Someone get me a rag for all this blood.
Is there anything that we should be concerned about you, Donovan? Says Lokrik.
I don't believe so. I've been quite transparent.
Indeed.
Now,
He doesn't trust you for some reason.
you.
He thinks you're lying. Or he's suspicious of you.
I really wish I would have been able to talk to him. Is this like just in the last little bit thing, or was this because we didn't talk to him much from the beginning?
Just right now, he thinks you're hiding something. But he's fine with it. Like, he'll let it pass.
I won't tell the others. I just want to make certain you're all right.
No, I'm not all right. I was told that the gods are going to have a great battle in my backyard.
Yes. Yes, they are.
He's not saying the next thing.
And you caused it, you fuck.
You just had to sing to Heimdall, didn't you? He's not saying it because he may not truly believe, by saying it. He holds his tongue. Bring this to Lemmy. He tosses, the book that that you showed him. He kind of tosses it back to you.
Um,
And let me know if my axe is needed. He then, a couple of dwarves come up to him about some other business, and he eventually has to leave and rule.
Thank you for your time, sire.
He just sort of gives you a wave and goes off with the dwarves.
That was kind of fucking awkward.
Sending to Azzy. Hey, Azzy, get your ass over to Dvergholm.
Reply, mind your tone.
Azzy, can you please get your arse back to Dvergholm? There's a ha 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 at the end of it.
There's no response.
Does Azzy go to Dvergholm?
Yeah, as he goes to Virgo.
Okay, let me put these two spells off.
Gentlemen, the linnorm guards the pathway to Yig. Puts the book down. So, this path goes to a gate, which goes to Hell, which goes to Yig.
Where in hell?
Good question. The heroes that actually were smart enough to turn around and come back to tell the stories to get written in the book didn't go through.
Oh,
No, they spelled hell with one L.
No, yeah, and it's not like H-E double hockey double L. It's just H-E-L.
The lower parts of Yig connect to. Well,
Not the hot hell, it'll be the cold hell.
so does that creature stop things from coming through, or things from going in, or
Yeah,
what?
I asked Lokrik if he knew a more
And if
detailed version of this Vosgardian translation, but no, they didn't.
says
have it.
says that it eats the undead.
Yes, well, it's a common norm, which we already
Well,
knew. They eat undead, but they're also chaotic evil.
Well, it's kind of something we want to keep around, isn't it?
No.
It was also the Lenorm that
We were told not to
Angerbaki
kill.
told you to kill last. Now, was she trying to keep you from Yggdrasil? Was there some reason why she was
This
doing this?
is the one that might kill us, so we should do it last.
All right, then let's hurry. Pick a dragon, any dragon. Pick a Lenorm, any Lenorm. Except for that one.
As he is here, we should do volcano full of Lennorm.
All right, volcano full of Lenorm.
I'm there in like an hour.
Seriously? What's the speed?
Oh, he's using Windwalk.
You can teleport.
That's right, as he's a...
You should
You
get
can windwalk,
one
you can also
teleport a day.
Windwalk is like a utility spell. Teleport is a combat spell.
Yeah. So Lemio
Oh, right.
meets
Teleport is get me the hell out of here.
meets Azildan just outside of Dvergholm. I'm assuming as he's not walking through the front gates of Dvergholm.
No, he's wind walking through the air.
He's a cloud.
He's a cloud.
He's a
Okay.
fart cloud.
And then when you slow down in Dvergholm, you're kind of like a misty form, Azildan.
Yeah, he just goes right to the castle or the dwarven place.
Okay. There are dwarves crossing their pole arms and not letting you into Underhome and giving you horrible, horrible stink eye. You're not welcome here, says in Dwarven.
But no, I am.
One guard doesn't seem to be sure about this course of action. The other one hates you.
I was actually going to go and check on the crazy tree I was making.
Okay, so Lemio's leaving and the doors are open behind